No dumb questions with Shaz. Today's question is, why do sensitive people attract narcissists? One of my favorite questions, and I can't tell you how many times I've been asked it. The reason for this connection is the empath or the sensitive and the narcissist or the narcissistic behavior is the greatest teaching lesson that a soul can have. And why they come together is one teaches the other and vice versa. We learn our greatest understanding of self, of awareness, of strength, of inner tenacity, of growth from a narcissistic and a sensitive relationship. Now, the narcissist is to teach us how to be strong, how to find out who we are, how to stand up for ourselves, how to belong and love ourselves, how to grow within us. And the empath or the sensitive is there to help the narcissist to discover their own self-love, because narcissistic behavior usually comes from a traumatic childhood, traumatic past, or problems that they're burying underneath themselves. And the empath and the sensitive is there to help comfort and nurture them to face that darkness within them so that they can release it, rise up and become who they are. When the relationship works really well, is the empath impacts the narcissist who becomes a bit more empathic, understanding, they heal, they grow, they evolve, and the narcissistic traits disappear. When it becomes the opposite of where the narcissist controls the empath creates trauma, they go into deep depression, it can become brutal, can become violent, the empath can lose themselves, they have no idea who they are, and they have a real breakdown. So this is the breakdown, and then the other one's the breakthrough, but they can't coexist without each other. Even though whilst in these relationships, many empaths, sensitives, and narcissists will never claim that the other taught them anything, you watch after that relationship is over how they both evolve differently. Because once the empath learns what a narcissist is, how the behavior shows up, what it does to them, and everything about how that impacts their life, they will never accept it again unless they didn't learn the first time. Unfortunately, many of us have to do it a few times over until we get it right. But eventually we will rise up in our self-love, our self-worth, our identity, our acceptance, our values and beliefs to know exactly who we really are. And that's what the narcissist does for us. It empowers us to be exactly what we're meant to be, and we can't really get there any other way. You can empower, love, nurture, and help a narcissist release the traits if they're willing. But one of the classic narcissistic behaviors is no personal responsibility, is to blame everybody else and not acknowledge that you're a problem. And that's okay, because they exist in the world like that. But over time, eventually they will learn, for if their soul has come here to learn empathy or sensitivity or to realize the impact they're having on other people, they have to master the lesson, otherwise their soul will begin to die. These relationships are the greatest growth that we can experience together. So if you've been one on either side, acknowledge it, understand yourself, and ask yourself, is that who you really want to be? If it is, run with it. If it's not, heal, change, grow, and evolve, and become what you deserve. Because quite frankly, you deserve the world. And the only way you can get it is through growth, evolution, and ascension. And true understanding of what your behavior, and all of these are behavioral traits, what your behavior is doing to other people. I hope this answers your question, and if you have any further questions, please drop them in the comments, and I look forward to the next episode of No Dumb Questions with Shaz.